The small town of Blackwood Creek, nestled deep in the Appalachian foothills, was the kind of place where nothing ever happened. Until October 14th, that was the day the quiet life was shattered by a disappearance so complete, it was almost an act of magic. Sarah Jenkins was a creature of routine. 29 years old, a devoted mother to her 3-year-old daughter, Lily. She worked remotely, managed the bills, and her life was an open book of stability. But on the morning of October 14th, after she walked Lily 2 blocks to the daycare, she walked back into her house and simply evaporated. The alarm bells didn't sound immediately. Her husband, Mark, got home from his night shift just after noon. He called out for her. No answer. Everything seemed normal. The front door was unlocked, typical for Blackwood Creek. Her purse was on the kitchen counter, wallet full. Her phone was plugged in, charging, with a text message from her sister, unread. The coffee pot was still warm. But Sarah wasn't there. When the local police arrived, they looked for signs of a struggle. A broken window, a kicked-in door, anything. They found nothing. This wasn't a kidnapping where panic ruled. This was a scene of deliberate stillness. The case was, from hour one, defined by an absence the chilling, perfect zero evidence. Investigators were baffled. They had the husband, Mark, who insisted they were happy, though their finances were tight. They had neighbors who saw nothing unusual. They ran the perimeter. They brought in K-9 units. The dogs stopped sniffing just 50 feet from the front porch, indicating Sarah had either left by car or she had never actually left the vicinity on foot. They checked her car parked, locked, empty. Her computer showed her last search, a recipe for a pumpkin spice cake. Her digital footprint ended abruptly, not with a frantic search for tickets out of town, but with an attempt to make dessert. This is where the story should have died. A tragic, frustrating cold case file. But it didn't, because of one tiny, perplexing detail found days later. During a secondary, more methodical search, a young deputy was going through the coat Sarah wore to the daycare. In the zippered inside pocket, the one Sarah always used for small change, they found it. It wasn't money. It was a single, laminated casino chip. Not from any casino within a 300-mile radius. This chip was from the Golden Sands, a high-end resort and casino in Las Vegas. Sarah Jenkins had never been to Las Vegas. She had no family there, and her financial records showed no suspicious activity, let alone a flight or hotel booking. The chip was clean, with no identifiable fingerprints other than a faint smudge, likely from Sarah herself. The chip was a foreign body, a stark non sequitur in Sarah's predictable life. The police were forced to confront 2 radical possibilities. Theory 1. The perfect crime. Did Sarah meet someone in Blackwood Creek? Someone who worked at the Golden Sands? Or who had recently been there? Did this chip fall out of their pocket during a brief, quiet struggle we never found evidence of? This theory suggests Sarah was lured out, or taken quickly, by someone she knew and trusted enough to let her guard down. The chip then becomes a silent, almost accidental clue left behind by the abductor. Theory 2. The calculated escape. Could Sarah have been secretly planning to run away? Was she meeting a new contact, or an old flame, and taking the casino chip was a bizarre, personal ritual, or maybe a down payment? This theory is attractive because it explains the zero evidence of a struggle, but it defies her character. Why leave the love of her life, her daughter, without a single note? Why leave her wallet, her lifeline, behind? For the next 2 decades, the case stagnated. Mark, cleared as a suspect, raised Lily. The casino chip, the single most promising lead, led nowhere. Detectives flew to Las Vegas, showed Sarah's photo, investigated the chip's serial number. If it had one, it was a dead end. The Golden Sands had thousands of such chips in circulation. The town, once a haven, became a living mystery box. Everyone looked at each other with suspicion. Who among them could orchestrate such a silent disappearance? The focus shifted from how she was taken to why the evidence was so expertly scrubbed. Was the perpetrator a professional, or simply someone intimately familiar with Sarah's routines? Today, Sarah Jenkins is still a missing person. Lily is now a young woman, haunted by the specter of the mother she barely remembers. The Golden Sands chip is still sealed in an evidence bag, a beautiful, meaningless piece of plastic, serving as a bitter reminder of the moment her life veered into the unknown. Her disappearance is a testament to the chilling truth. Sometimes, the most terrifying crimes are the ones that leave no screaming, no mess, and no trace. The question remains, what secret did the mother of Blackwood Creek take with her? And was the casino chip a clue to her freedom, or a tragic memento of the person who took it all? As Mark, Sarah's husband, once told a reporter, "It's not the not knowing that kills you, it's the hope that kills you." Every single time the phone rings. For 20 years, you still expect it to be her. You still look for her face in every crowd, and you realize, she's not lost, she's simply gone. What do you believe happened to Sarah? Was the Vegas chip a clue to a secret life, or a silent warning left by her abductor? We want to hear your theories. Drop a comment below with your best hypothesis on the disappearance of Sarah Jenkins. If this deep dive into a haunting cold case kept you hooked, please like this video to help keep the memory of Sarah alive and share her story. Thank you for watching.